Good morning, my little peaches. The time is 7:01 on this hump day, and it is a nasty hump day at that.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
What?
I know you want to say it. You already kind of did say it.
Yeah,
go
I
ahead.
kind of said it beforehand. I mean, I hadn't really been
But
paying.
go ahead. I know you're waiting.
Hadn't been paying attention. Trees, and I look over and got the hair report, and I was like, "Oh, now I understand."
Why my morning is going the way it is. It has been one heck of a morning. I'm just going to tell you right now.
Yeah.
I had to drive into work in the pouring down rain, and these are fairly new windshield wipers, and I don't know what
Yeah.
it is with windshield wipers these days, but they last about 3 months.
You got to get
And
the good ones.
I paid $40 for these windshield wipers. That's pretty good. They should be. And they're going, and I'm like, what? No. They should.
That just falls under the category of things windshield wipers do. The question is, were they cleaning the windshield?
Yeah, sort
Somewhat,
of.
yeah.
They were just making a lot of racket.
Yeah, and they're
I don't
tired.
like
They hadn't
that.
any exercise. I went by a auto parts store yesterday and looked in the garbage can, and there's just piles of windshield wipers in there. I'm like, oh, windshield wiper sales are up.
Yeah, because it's been raining for the last
Yeah,
2 days.
yeah,
We didn't get maybe 2 days of rain all summer, and now in the last week we've had almost rain every day of
Yeah, I
some
know.
sort. Fall, I guess. I don't know.
That's what you wanted. You got it.
I did.
It's cold and rainy, and yesterday's forecast was gloomy.
And today's is too. I got news for y'all.
Yeah. And from the looks, it don't like it's working for you.
No, I woke up late.
You got a Coke in each hand.
Well, let me tell you what happened. I brought this one from home. I was dying of thirst, so I just grabbed one, brought it from home because I stole these from the office and took some home.
Yeah.
Sorry, but I did.
Yeah.
Well,
We all know it
I get
happens. Yeah.
thirsty. I do.
We all know it happens.
And so I came in this morning and I had my arms full and I went to drop my stuff. And when I did, I forgot that I had my Coke
Oh.
too.
Yeah.
And I mean, that Coke hit the desk and tumped over, and it splashed up out of the can to start with. It went down in my makeup bag, all over the floor, all over everything on my desk. And I've been using this blue pen because it writes so good, but it's one of those, what do you call it? Just kind of ink.
Gel.
Kind of like a gel.
Yeah.
And so everything on my desk that got wet is smeared now. I pulled out in front of somebody on accident, and it was a big old Jeep, and they almost creamed me. And he blew his horn at me for a mile. He did, and I couldn't even be mad at him because I was like, I don't even know where he came from. I looked.
Yeah.
I saw nothing coming. I looked again as I was coming, and I was double checking to make sure this traffic here wasn't, because sometimes they'll turn.
Yeah.
I want to make sure I wasn't turning into them. So I said, go. And when I did, I looked up rah, on the horn, and I look up, and all I see are Jeep headlights. They were like the souped up Jeep,
Yeah.
you know. And he honked, and just honked all the way.
Oh, yeah.
And the whole time I'm going, I'm sorry. I don't even think he could see me from his headlights blinding
Yeah.
him.
They're out today. I noticed it on the way to work. I had somebody in there. You could tell it's definitely a Ford 250, 350, you know.
Yeah.
And I didn't pull out in front of him. He just showed up. And, you know, he was in his hurry. And I was like, well, I'm going the speed limit.
I honestly don't know where this car came
Yeah.
from. I do not.
It happens.
I looked. I started to go, and I looked again, and I still didn't see anything. I don't know where he came from. He came out of nowhere, but since he was on my rear end, I
Yeah.
had to assume that I pulled out in front of him because he came from somewhere.
You never know. Like I said, people, you know.
Ugh.
I noticed people being pretty inconsiderate and a little crazy today. I was like, it's raining, people, you know.
Yeah,
That's how those wrecks happen.
I did not drive my typical 79
Yeah.
to work this morning. I'll promise you that.
Yeah.
And the trucks in front of me, you know, I try to get out from behind them because they spray
Yeah.
up and I can't see.
And your windshield wipers are crappy. Yeah.
And they're
Did you
barely
ever window
working.
down?
Oh gosh, no.
Oh, okay.
I finally
Just
figured out in my car how to keep the window from fogging up too.
Yeah.
I've got it set, and if I don't touch it, it'll hopefully stay that way.
Yeah. It's a temperature thing.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of in between.
Yeah.
And I got the defrost thing on, and I think that helps a lot. So Ricky says, hey, we're the monkeys.
Hey, with
There's
the
a
monkeys,
reason he says that.
Yeah, he's
There's
on
a
it.
story we got to get to. I'm not giving it away right now. Because when we first got the story, it was one thing.
Oh, yeah,
Now they flipped the script, and it's something else, and I don't know if I believe the new script.
Probably not, but it sounds better than the old one.
Yeah, true. It does sound a little bit better.
Yeah.
For sure. So, yeah, that's my morning. Welcome to Wednesday.
Yeah.
2 days before Halloween, though, y'all.
Windy Wednesday, yeah.
Windy Wednesday. Are you going to do anything for Halloween? Just go to the ball game and that's it?
Yeah, we got football. Yeah.
You think a lot of people will be dressed up at the ball game?
I'm sure they'll have on clothes. I'm not sure what they'll be
Dressed up for Halloween, knucklehead.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. I got me a semi-Halloween outfit, which is out of my norm. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, and that involves no mask, no makeup. Yeah.
What are you going to be? Just a coach or something?
No.
Oh, what are you going to be?
No, I'll tell you.
You're not going to tell me?
No.
Okay.
Y'all, I'll come by you and see if y'all can figure it out.
I saw one of the best costumes floating through Facebook yesterday.
Yeah.
One of my friends posted it. Apparently, she had a party or something to go to. She is the Phillies Karen. She has the haircut,
Really?
the wig, the glasses, the Phillies jersey on.
Yeah.
It is hilarious. You don't even have, you see it and you know exactly who she is. You don't even have to guess.
Yeah. You know exactly.
You know
huh?
exactly. It is hilarious.
Cool.
I'll pull it up and show it to you later because it's a good one. I love creative stuff like that.
And we never found out who that lady was.
No, I don't think so.
I don't know, though.
I
I
bet
think
she changed her hair so quick.
I just think dressing like that is probably a good way to get some rocks or eggs or water balloons or something thrown at you.
People take it in good fun.
You
They know
think?
what she's doing, yeah.
Mm,
That's funny to me.
I think
love it.
throwing water balloons now will get you arrested.
Sure it will. It's considered assault now.
Yeah. Used to, it was just good old fun.
My brother, when we went to Panama City the first time I ever went, he got some balloons and put water in them at the beach and was dropping them off the balcony, and he got in trouble. He got in big trouble. They came knocking on our door. They figured out which one we were in. We opened the door. If y'all are the ones dropping the balloons, you better knock it off right now. And I mean, my mom was down at the beach.
Yeah.
She didn't know any of this was going on. I just happened to be in the room at the time. Scared me to death. He quit.
Did he? Did he quit?
He quit. He quit doing it.
Well, that's good.
Scared him to death, yeah. Woo. It scared him to death for that. It didn't scare him to death for anything else because he was a heathen.
He kept going, huh?
He'll tell you that, too. He'll tell you he was a heathen. Because he was. All right, 7:10, we're going to thank our morning show sponsors. Thank you. Let me get them all because I don't want to leave anybody out, and I always forget one. Here we go. Thank you to Chilton Mobile Home Supply, Country Financial Insurance, Julie Holderfield, Central Alabama Wellness, our friend Zena Cardwell, Coca-Cola, and even though I already have one open, I'm going to go ahead and open this one. This one doesn't have a whole lot left because it splashed all over my desk. That's where most of it is. Mike Baker, he's my hubby told me I had too many besties last night. He said, you got too many besties. You got your Mike bestie from work. You've got your bestie in Florida. You've got Robin calls you the bestie. You know, he's like, you got too many besties. So when I see
Coke's
bestie, I don't know who you're talking about.
Yeah. Coke's your bestie.
Coke's my bestie.
You got two, one in each hand. Looks like you might have a problem. You know.
Peyton took a picture. You were here. I think you were here when he took a picture of me, and I had like 5 Coca-Cola cans and 1 bottle, and he said, "Can you spot the Coca-Cola in this picture? Can you spot the Therese because
hidden behind the Coke cans."
Yes. All right, here we go, Mikey. A 1 and a 2 and a. I'm gonna go ahead and take a sip of it. The other one did me dirty, so I'm putting it away.
It was the Coke's fault.
It was the Coke's fault. I'm blaming it on the Coke, not my incompetence. and trying to put stuff, just put it down is all I was trying to do. All right. Also, thank you to our Chilton Chamber of Commerce. There is a chamber luncheon today at Valley Grand. It starts at 11:30. It's $20 for members, $25 for non. And the speaker is going to be Corey Clements from Chilton County Schools. So if you would like to go and be a part of that, you are welcome to. You don't have to be a member to attend, but they would encourage you to be a member because they have a lot of benefits for you if you are. Also, thank you to Larry Puckett Chevrolet. They have the largest pre-owned inventory in the area. So before you buy a vehicle anywhere else, please go see Kurt and his team at Larry Puckett Chevrolet in Prattville and let them make a deal for you. Also, Putter Up, Ken and Leila, Putter Up in Pelham on Highway 31. They are in the Campus 124 building, and that is considered an entertainment district. So you can eat and drink and go back and forth.
Yeah.
However you want
Wander
to.
about.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You can sit in one place and enjoy the food from another one or something. I don't know. I guess you
And you
could do
said
that.
they're adding more holes, right?
Yep. They're going to have adding a back nine. I did see it's right across. So you walk in from the back and Putter Up, the new where they are now is on the right. And just right here on the left is going to be, so you'll just have to walk across the hall to the second nine. Pretty cool. I love it.
It's good weather for going to.
Today is a perfect day.
Yeah.
If you want something to do and you don't want to be in the rain to do it, today's the place to go. Putter Up. Save More. Jake and his team, they have the best produce and meats anywhere. The freshest, fantastic. I just got my alert for the new deals for the week. I haven't looked at it yet. I was in the middle of something last night. Trying to work out some kinks for Jamie's show because every week there's a new issue.
Yeah.
And so I didn't look at it, so I'm going to look at it in a little bit. Probably run by the store on my way home. Hubby cooked spaghetti last night. It was delicious. He is a good cook.
Really?
And I really, really love it when he cooks, especially when I've had a rough day and I get to come home and it's already made. Woo.
Yeah. Well, he better start cooking now because you started out with a rough day.
Yeah. Well, we're just going to have leftovers.
Yeah.
So I got to do all that stuff for Jamie's show tonight. It takes me hours to do it. Also, thank you to Bruce at Old Orchard Amish Furniture. I got to go out and see Bruce at some point, either today or tomorrow.
Yeah.
Got some
Rainy
business
today.
to talk about. Today is a yuck day, but he has a nice place to.
Yeah, he's got a big indoor area.
Yeah, he's got a big indoor.
Get in there, get out of the rain.
For a little bit. Yeah.
Oh, the rain hitting the top of
On
that metal
roof.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That you find you a good, comfortable chair, maybe take a nap.
That I would not be opposed to that. I promise that.
And you
that
could
sounds like a good deal.
Claim that as work. Baden couldn't really say anything.
Well, it would be work.
Yeah.
You know,
It's a work
can't
nap.
help it that, nap time is around the corner when I go.
Yeah, and he creates such a good environment with his fine furniture that you can just relax.
Exactly. All right, it's 7:14. We're going to take our first break of the morning. Do you want to talk about the monkey story when we come back?
Sure,
We'll talk about the monkey story when we come back. Y'all are going to love this. That's fantastic. Stay with us. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Andy broadcasting live from the Clinton Tractor Studios. We'll be right back. Workout Anytime in Clanton is now open. Your fitness, your schedule. We have top-of-the-line treadmills and weights, but we are more than just a gym. We bring luxury and results to your fitness routine. Relax in our sauna. Recharge with red light therapy. Refresh in our hydro massage beds. Get that glow with unlimited tanning and push your limits with dynamic classes. Need guidance? Our personal trainers are here to help you set your goals, stay motivated, and get real results. This is your space, your time, your transformation. Open 24/7. Workout Anytime, now open in Clanton.
Traditions come and go, but excellent service and compassionate care are benchmarks in any era. That's what Ellison Memorial Funeral Home is committed to providing you. Whether through the pre-arrangement process or seeking services at your time of loss, Ellison Memorial offers a noticeable level of care and attention to detail. Others do not. So before making a decision based on yesterday's traditions, experience the Ellison difference when it comes to your loved one's final arrangements. You'll be glad you did. Call us today at 205-280-4600. Ellison Memorial Funeral Home, setting the new standard in local funeral service excellence. We are always here when you need us.
Underage drinking is deemed by many adults to be a rite of passage. Parents who host parties for youth may think they are being protective, but they are actually putting their youth at risk of physical and social consequences. Know the truth. Underage drinking and social hosting is a bad mix. For more information, contact Central Alabama Wellness, 205-651-0077, or visit centralalabamawellness.org.
Back. The time is 7:17. You're listening to Morning Mayhem on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Andy here with you on this very wet Wednesday. Mm-hmm. It's cool outside. I asked for it. Now I've got it.
You got it.
Woo!
Now we've got.
Remember the commercial that said you asked for it, you got it.
Yeah.
What was it?
I don't remember.
You just said you did.
No, I lied. I was just agreeing.
You were trying to. You didn't know I was going to give you a pop quiz.
Yeah, sometimes it's better just to agree with you and roll on than it is to try to.
You asked for it, you got it. Toyota. You asked for it.
Oh yeah.
You got it. Toyota.
Yeah, that's an old commercial.
It is a very old commercial. I've been seeing a lot of stuff lately, the different reels on Facebook that talk about the 80s and the growing up, and one of the best ones that I saw. I was watching it, and I went to save it, and it disappeared, and now I can't find it. But it was one about Christmas in the 80s.
Yeah. And
all the stuff that came with that. And it showed the lights that you talked about yesterday, the ones with the little spikes on it. It showed those. It showed the big fat bulbs and the ones that you talked about.
Yeah.
And it just talked about how Christmases were more simple back then, but they were more meaningful and more fun, basically.
Oh, yeah.
100%. Now I feel like we're just rushed. It's just rush. Even like when my kids come, it's like they're only there for a couple of hours and they got to go. Used to, you would go to your family member's house and stay all day pretty much.
Yeah.
Now
you rush from one to the other,
play
trying
with
to
some
please
toys,
everybody.
Eat again, take a nap, play some games, things like that. We don't do that anymore. The one thing I do like for my kid, I started doing it when they were little, is that I would make them watch Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas, and drink cocoa and eat popcorn. And they were like, they'd sit there and they'd be like, seriously, Mom, you can tell they're puppets. You can see the puppet. And I'm like, I do not care. We are having a family moment.
Yeah. Yeah, we know that. We didn't care because that's what we had.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. I still watch Rudolph and the Santa Clauses. I watch all of those. And
which one? The little animated one where he looks like...
I watch both of those.
Where he moves kind of weird?
Yeah, but...
Yeah.
I like it.
I liked it. I like that, too.
One is just called Santa Claus, and then one is called... oh, gosh. There's two different ones.
Yeah.
But I love them both. I watch them both.
Yeah,
I still watch them.
Those were enjoyable.
Matter of fact, I thought they would be on, and we couldn't find them, so hubby just paid for us to watch them last year.
Really?
Is that not the sweetest thing in the world?
Yeah.
And then he fell asleep during one of them, which I get. When you've seen them 100 million times, it's hard to say captivated by it. But but I love that stuff. Not so much. I like watching those over and over again, but not so much watching the other Christmas stuff. Like, I'll watch Elf as many times as you want to put it on.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite ones. And I still get tickled. But like Christmas Vacation, I watch it, but it's not one of my favorite ones.
I like it, though.
The Christmas Story, I watch it, still not one of my favorite ones. I do like Miracle on 34th Street. And I love the Scrooges. whatever screw. A matter of fact, I watched the originals. Well, it might not have been the original. One of the first ones with Alistair McLean, something like that. It was old black and white.
Yeah.
But that's probably my favorite
I
one.
like that. Do you remember that one, Scrooged?
Yeah, with what's his name?
Yeah.
What's his name?
I can't remember.
Bill Murray.
Bill Murray.
He's
yeah.
not my favorite actor at all by any means. I loved him in What About Bob?
Yeah.
We talked about that the other day. What About Bob had one of my favorite lines is roses are red, violets are blue, I'm a schizophrenic and so am I, which had me rolling. The first time I heard that, I hollered. That was so funny to me. But when I see movies like that and then I find out that the co-stars hate each other, it bothers me.
Yeah.
I'm like, how can you make something that freaking funny and come to find out you and your co-stars hate? But just about everybody that's ever been in anything with Bill Murray
they're
has
all
said
real
he is
competitive. He's a
horrible.
jerk. Yeah.
He's a big fat jerk. I think especially during Groundhog Day. I think he and Andy McDowell got all kinds of sideways.
Yeah. There's lots of them that are. Then they think they're in touch with reality and want to tell us lots of their opinions. And
Yeah. Yes, Mike knew it was Toyota. Thanks, Mike.
yeah.
I've got a story I want to tell. We're not going to talk about the monkeys right now. We were. Baden asked us to put it off, and he's got a reason for it. So now he's not in here doing what he needs to be doing to make it relevant later.
Oh, he's working on it.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I don't know if you've seen this story. Have you seen the story about the man that was gifted $100,000 from a TikToker?
I have not.
Okay. So there's this guy, he's on TikTok, and what he does is he blesses people with money for showing random acts of kindness.
Yeah.
So he'll do stuff like pretend to be homeless and say, he'll strike up a conversation and he'll say, you wouldn't have anything to eat, would you? And everybody that he shows says, yeah, and they'll give him like the last of whatever they have.
Yeah.
And when they do that, he then tells them that he's about to bless them, and he gives them $100 grand.
Yeah.
And there have been homeless people that's lives have been completely changed by his generosity.
Yeah.
And it'll be maybe he'll pretend to be blind. Hey, can you help me get up or something like that? Or can you help me walk? Or they're walking down a escalator and he's afraid to get on it, and people help him. And so then he gives them all kinds of different things.
Yeah.
I mean, some of it might not be 100,000, but there was this older man who was who helped him, and he blessed the man with $100,000. He filmed it, put it on Facebook and stuff. Well, right after that happened, the man was kidnapped, beaten, and robbed. They stormed into his house, took the money out of his safe, and ran off with it.
Really?
Want to know the twist?
What's that? It was somebody he knew, I know.
It was his family. It was his nephews that did it.
I figured that right away.
He stopped to help a lady who said her car had been stolen. And she got him to take her to a place where he was, like, I don't know if they were in mask or what.
Yeah.
But yeah, they ended up taking the money, and the plot twist was that it ended up being his nephews that did it.
Yeah.
His own family.
You know, we had to recognize their voices, though.
No, I don't think he did.
No, he had to be like, I know that's you, Bobby. I can hear you.
I don't know. I think that is such a crappy thing. That's one of those things where you do something nice for somebody and it turns around and goes.
Yeah. Did they
so
get the money
horribly
back?
wrong. I don't know.
Probably not.
I'm gonna check something here real quick. I want to say, because there was an update on it.
I guarantee you didn't take it down and give it to the church or anything.
Yeah, he was left tied up inside a burning car.
Really?
Yes, they tied him up. The lady that asked him to help her, he didn't know her.
Yeah,
it was somebody that they had gotten to do it. See, here's the thing. His name is Curtis Dixon. He had been planning to pawn his wedding ring to pay bills. When he ran into this guy named Zach Daronowski.
Yeah.
He is a TikToker with 24 million viewers who was pretending to be blind. So this situation is pretending blah, blah. He surprised him with $1,000 for helping him, then arranged a GoFundMe that raised $100,000 and helped him buy a new car. Then apparently his nephew, Roland Chapman, hatched a plan to steal his uncle's windfall. The plot also played on Dixon's generosity, with a woman stopping him and pretending to have car trouble. There was a different story that said that she said her car had been stolen. He offered to drive the woman.
Stolen
later.
is car trouble.
Well, true. But
I mean,
said
it
she
could
had
be
car
loosely
trouble,
translated
I
into
guess.
car trouble, yeah. I got car trouble. I don't have a car.
It says he offered to drive the woman to a home when an armed man and woman came up to his truck and demanded money or they would kill his wife. He was then tied up in the back of his own car, driven to multiple ATMs where the suspects got him to withdraw $4,400 from his accounts. When he was driven to his home, where the suspects tied up his wife and stole a safe, once she managed to get free, she called the police, who found Dixon tied up near his burning Yukon, the one that he had just bought. With witnesses saying they had found him inside but pulled him to safety. The plot was partially revealed when Chapman called his brother, an inmate at the county jail, and bragged about wanting to turn a hustle on his uncle. So they heard it on the jailhouse phones. He said he needs some racks real quick. So using the cell phones records and ATM surveillance, they were able to track him down after the kidnapping. Yeah, they're wearing masks.
Mighty fine folks there.
Yep. It doesn't say here what has ended up happening with that. I don't know how
I'm
much
sure
of the
there's
money.
enough charges to go around. And the
I'm
money.
hoping they didn't take all of his money. I know they got $4,400.
He's
of
probably
it.
doubled up again with his GoFundMe now.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I am so sure. That would be devastating
Yeah.
to know that your own nephews, your own blood, could do something like that to you.
Yeah. Like I said, they don't sound like the
Perfect
finest of fine
example
people.
of, I don't want to earn it. I just want to take it from somebody else who did, or
Yeah.
got, in this case, I wouldn't say the man earned it, but he was gifted it for being a generous
Right.
person. Here's
Yeah.
the thing. All they had to do was ask for some money, and he probably
Yeah.
would have given it to
He
him.
was rewarded for being a good person.
I feel like somebody will give him another new car.
I'm sure he's going to come out better than before on this, as long as he's not injured.
That is awful.
He may use some of that money to go buy some sort of device to
And see,
protect himself.
I saw another story that said that the mother knew about it. The boy's mom knew that they had done it, which would mean it was probably
A whole
his
family
sister.
deal. Yeah.
That is
Sister,
so awful.
sister-in-law.
I just cannot
You know-
imagine.
Thanksgiving dinner is going to be awkward.
He's only 60 years old, but he looks like he's 100.
Yeah.
He's had a rough life.
They're going to lock their stuff up for Thanksgiving, I guarantee you.
Oh, yeah. Well, they say here that it was 5 people who was charged with his
Really?
kidnapping. Yes. I mean, did you get done? Yes. Okay, so you did it in there. Okay, because I said you left out of here and weren't doing what you were supposed to be
No, I
doing.
told you he was doing his work.
You did. You said you took. He
Yeah.
took up for you. He did.
Yeah. Teresa's.
I
no,
don't.
And she's so
Zero
serious
pay.
on these stories. She gets so serious sometimes. It's
I
no
do.
fun.
I do, and don't let me get focused on something. I
I
don't know
know.
anything. If the fact that I focus really, really intently on stuff, if that's not proven in that video when y'all shot out the
Yeah.
confetti, because y'all set up a camera, walked back and forth with a cookie cake. I mean, I guess all the giggling that was going on back, I never knew any of that was happening.
Yeah.
Completely just tuned it out. Well, and my kids have said their whole life that I do that. I'll be reading a book, mom, mother, Madre, and then they'll call my name, Therese, and I'll be like, what? They're like, my gosh, we've been calling you for 10 minutes. Like, oh, sorry.
I bet school was a blast.
I'm not going to say whether it was or wasn't. It wasn't for me.
Yeah, you had
I
fun.
was just a social butterfly. I was just there for the party.
When you were there.
When I was there in my brain.
Yeah.
All right, it's 7:32. We're going to take another break. When we come back, we're going to do the stories about the monkeys, hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah, Baden says, yeah, we can do it then. All right, so y'all stay tuned. We'll be right back. You're listening to Morning Mayhem on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Andy on this yucky, blucky Wednesday, broadcasting live from the Clinton Tractor Studios. We'll be right back.
Chilton Mobile Home Parts and Supply is your go-to destination for top quality mobile home parts and supplies in Clanton, Alabama. Conveniently located at 14023 County Road 29, just 3 miles east of Thorsby. We offer a diverse inventory, including underpinning, doors, windows, faucets, tubs, setup supplies, and more. Our commitment to quality ensures you'll find the best solutions for your mobile home needs. Upgrade your space with stylish doors and windows. Enhance functionality with top-notch faucets and tubs. All conveniently available in one place. Visit us today or call 205-646-1949. Transform your mobile home with Chilton, where quality meets convenience. Looking for the perfect way to unwind, compete, and have fun with friends or family? Then Putter Up Pelham is your next destination. Coming this June. Whether you're a mini golf pro or just out for a good time, Putter Up offers a one-of-a-kind indoor putting experience with custom effects lighting, sounds, and robotics at each hole. Plus, automated scoring and a virtual caddy to guide your game. And our ADA-compliant courses include special putters for individuals using wheelchairs or walkers. So everyone can join the fun from ages 4 to 100. Rain or shine, day or night, it's always game time at Putter Up. Come for the fun, stay for the challenge. Swing by Putter Up, where every stroke counts. Need reliable towing or diesel repair? Mem's Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair has you covered. We specialize in light and heavy duty towing and recovery with the latest equipment for any job, from campers and tractor trailers to winch box recoveries, and the only local-based rotator in the county. We do it all. Our diesel repair services include computer diagnostics, engine rebuilds, transmission and clutch work, and general maintenance. Trust Mem's Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair for top-notch service. Call us at 205-217-1984. Some family traditions begin with an ending. Lasting family legacies are established at Martin Funeral Home, where for over 100 years, we have served the families in our community. Bobby, Donnie, Norma, and our family at Martin Funeral Home would like to express our sincere gratitude for allowing us to serve your family. Every life story deserves the perfect setting. We are here to make that happen for you and your loved one. We offer traditional funeral home services, and we are now excited to be the home of the first crematory in Clanton, Alabama. Our goal is to serve our families no matter what their needs are. Martin Funeral Home, serving Chilton County since 1921. Please give us a call at 205-755-3550.
We are back. The time is 7:36. You're listening to Morning Mayhem on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Andy here with you on this wet Wednesday. Yuck. Don't
What
like
you
it.
wanted.
It's not, that part is not what I wanted.
Turn a little bit.
This is not the part that I wanted. I wanted the cooler days,
Mm-hmm.
being able to wear my little long, my little long sleeves, my little boots like I got on today, my
Yeah.
little leggings.
It's all about the clothes. You know what? We won't judge you if you decide to wear this stuff during the summer. You can still wear your clothes
No,
if we could
burn
just
up.
have our heat. I'm driving outside and it's all gray and gloomy, and I'm like, man.
I thought I was, turning the air where it wouldn't be freezing cold in the house yesterday. And hubby's like, well, if you don't change, you just, all you did was raise one. You didn't put the middle where it shouldn't get any lower than this.
Yeah.
And I said, oh. He said, so you really didn't do anything. And I was like, oh, okay, well, good to
Yeah.
know. Good to know my efforts were wasted.
Yeah, your efforts touching that button there. You can do it from the phone now.
And I said, well, do you think it's time you going to turn the heat on or anything? And he was like, no. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Eek. No. I just realized I don't have my phone in here. Yeah.
You just realized.
No, yeah. No, I'm struggling this morning, y'all.
Definitely.
So there was a story yesterday that broke I don't know, was it you or Ricky that sent this
Ricky
one?
sent that one, yeah.
This was pretty funny, in a way.
Yeah, it's interesting.
I mean, it's not funny. Okay, let me just back up. It's really not funny. When I say it's funny, it's not like ha-ha funny. It's just like, it's fun. You'll understand in a minute. In Jasper County, Mississippi, monkeys that were used for some animal testing were shot and killed after the truck carrying them overturned in Mississippi yesterday afternoon. The crash happened on Interstate 59 near mile marker 117. The truck was carrying, and I don't know how to say this. Do you know how to say it?
No.
RHESUS monkeys.
Yeah.
Zeus monkey, Roost.
I don't know. We'll just call them monkeys.
Roost
Short.
monkeys, maybe. They were taking them to a testing facility in Florida, to Tulane University. The initial information from the sheriff's office that was given to the sheriff's office said that the monkeys were said to be carrying hepatitis C, herpes, and COVID. They were described as 40 pounds and aggressive to humans, requiring personal protective equipment to handle. Officials said if the monkeys left the wreck site, they had to be shot. However, Tulane University has disputed that information about the monkeys having infectious diseases. They're saying, no, that's not the case.
They didn't have any of the diseases.
They didn't have any of these diseases. Now, the sheriff's department got that information from somewhere. They didn't just go, I bet these monkeys have hepatitis, herpes, and COVID. They got that information from somewhere. But you hear something like that, and you hear the monkeys got away, people start to absolutely panic and lose their minds.
Yeah.
So I think that this was probably one of those situations where they had to do a little backtracking.
Yeah.
Tulane, I just don't know. I don't know that y'all are being straight up with us.
They probably don't want to admit what's going on there. You know?
They said these primates in question belong to another entity and are not infectious. That's what Tulane says.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'd say, too. I think there's one still on the loose.
Well, here's the thing. If they're not infectious and you're able to round them up, why do you have to shoot them?
I think they bite and stuff.
Okay. Well, yeah. But you put them back in the cages. You get the people that can get them together and put them back in their cages and go on about your business.
Yeah.
You don't got to shoot them unless.
Yeah. I guess you're kind of thinking these are good tame monkeys and they're just going to wander back in their cage.
They have handlers that do that. They had to get in the cages somehow. So you bring the handlers back out, you capture them, and you put them back in the cages.
Just imagine somebody chasing a monkey down the interstate.
Baden has something he wants to play for everybody.
Well, I mean,
you do too. You're kind of
yeah,
in
no,
on it a little
I
bit.
kind of come up with it. Yeah, whenever I started it, and then we start talking about this other story, and I'm like, oh, this all really goes in good with the trunk
It
monkeys.
kind of does.
You know, we got the trunk monkeys, and lots of times I'm thinking, you know, people, maybe somebody now's got a trunk monkey.
David Mize says, it's all my fault. I was watching the monkey blow up a balloon and took my eyes off the
Oh,
road.
there's a story behind that. There's a story behind that.
I figure there is.
Yeah.
And you know all about it. I
yeah.
feel like you were heavily
Yeah,
involved
yeah.
in said story.
Yeah. Said story, yeah. Hold the wheel.
Hold the
Yeah,
wheel.
that's how that story went. Yeah. Well, we could have used a trunk monkey that day.
Trunk monkey?
Yeah.
You said trunk monkey.
Yeah. Trunk monkey. Yeah.
I thought they were saying Trump monkey.
No,
And I was like, what does a
trunk
Trump monkey have to do with
trunk
anything?
monkey.
And
If
they
you've never
showed
seen
it
the
to me, and I
videos,
was
they're
like,
great.
and why is this a Trump monkey? And he said, it's a trunk monkey.
It's a group of videos where you have a button you push and a monkey jumps out of the trunk and kind of saves the day. He performs anti-theft functions. He'll text for you, do all kinds of things. Everybody'd love to have a trunk monkey. Yeah, they probably have trained him. And this guy that got, this guy that they $100,000 TikToker guy, he could have used a trunk monkey.
He sure could have. What is a trunk monkey, you ask? Well,
Yeah.
we're about to show you.
You little.
The Trunk Monkey, the revolutionary.
They're screaming, knocking over. Oh my gosh! I wonder if that's what it was like yesterday.
Yeah. And today in Mississippi.
So what do you think about that? I mean, yes, it has all these diseases. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Yeah,
no, it doesn't.
I mean, they wasn't just housing them to be housing them and send them up and down the interstate, to
There's
go to different
something
universities for no reason. I mean, they did sit and have like,
totally something going
hey,
on with
you
that.
want some monkeys? We'll send you some.
And look, that's it. That's all we've got is that, yes, they were, no, they weren't. Have a good day.
Yeah. What amazes me?
That's the story. We shot them.
Yeah.
We're going about. That's it. We're done. Okay.
It's not over. Somebody's going to come in crying and kicking and screaming about shooting the monkeys. I can just tell you. Cookout.
Monkey
a cookout
kebabs
tomorrow
on the
night.
menu.
Oh no.
But seriously, that just seems like why I don't understand the point in shooting them if they might be aggressive, but I don't think they had to shoot them.
I think they
Unless-
probably did. I think they had to anyway.
You what?
I think they probably had to anyway. As a certified monkey catcher in the middle of nowhere, Mississippi, that's going to go grab these monkeys and haul them in.
They had to have one to get them in there to start with.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
poor guy driving the truck, it's like there's
Oh my
monkeys
gosh.
everywhere,
Yeah, I wonder what caused the accident. That's what I'm wondering. One of them monkeys got loose is what it was.
He probably got up front and was texting for him. He's like, no, that's wrong. Wait a minute.
That one monkey thought they were like BJ and the Bear.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden,
Yeah.
womp, womp, womp. It's 7:46. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we got to talk about Kyle and Samantha Bush. Whoa, whoa.
Interesting.
That is a very interesting story. I saw that, I read it, and I thought this was like some kind of infomercial. It was really real.
Yeah.
And so now we're We're going to talk about it when we come back. You're listening to Morning Mayhem on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Andy broadcasting live from the Clanton Tractor Studios. We'll be right back.
Universal Heights Academy is now enrolling for the following programs: aesthetics, manicurist, waxing, cosmetology, barbering, and the instructor crossover program. We are offering small class sizes for more personalized instruction. Hybrid and online classes are also available. Find us on Facebook or visit uhaway.com for more information on our discounted enrollment rates. Your rewarding career starts with Universal Heights Academy.
Workout Anytime in Clanton is now open. Your fitness, your schedule. We have top-of-the-line treadmills and weights, but we are more than just a gym. We bring luxury and results to your fitness routine. Relax in our sauna. Recharge with red light therapy. Refresh in our hydro massage beds. Get that glow with unlimited tanning and push your limits with dynamic classes. Need guidance? Our personal trainers are here to help you set your goals, stay motivated, and get real results. This is your space, your time, your transformation. Open 24/7. Workout Anytime, now open in Clanton.
Traditions come and go, but excellent service and compassionate care are benchmarks in any era. That's what Ellison Memorial Funeral Home is committed to providing you, whether through the pre-arrangement process or seeking services at your time of loss. Ellison Memorial offers a noticeable level of care and attention to detail. Others do not. So before making a decision based on yesterday's traditions, experience the Ellison difference when it comes to your loved one's final arrangements. You'll be glad you did. Call us today at 205-280-4600. Ellison Memorial Funeral Home, setting the new standard in local funeral service excellence. We are always here when you need us.
We are back. The time is 7:49. You're listening to Morning Mayhem on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Andy here with you. I think I'm ready to hear the story about how the monkey was blowing up a balloon and
Yeah, we can't
David
go
took
there.
his eyes off the road.
Yeah, we can't do that.
Can't tell that one on
No.
air. Oh, is that one in the vault?
It is in the vault for
Well,
now.
he
Yeah.
kind of cracked the vault open
Yeah,
a
he
little
did.
bit.
He did. He let some light in. He let some light in.
Yeah,
Very
I'm
interesting story.
curious
Goes
to
way
see.
back.
You know, what in the world? I just saw something. I was looking up one thing and ended up seeing this. And this is not even on the list to talk about today.
Yeah.
But did you see where the FBI has opened up the Jimmy Hoffa case?
Again?
Yeah.
Cool.
The FBI, at the direction of the White House, is reviving a 50-year-old cold case into the disappearance of former labor union leader Jimmy Hoffa,
Really cool.
who was last seen alive outside of a Michigan restaurant on July 30th, 1975. I'm going to go ahead and call this one. I don't think he was alive for long after that.
Uh-uh.
I know that it was like he was supposed to have maybe taken some money or whatever. Or
Oh, they just didn't
something
like
else.
him. Yeah.
But I'm telling you, the mafia
Oh, yeah.
put him in a cement block or a wood chipper somewhere. If you've ever seen some of these mafia movies, you know what I'm talking about. They will never find him. Ever.
They've looked everywhere for him.
He is
Busted up concrete, everything else, trying to find him.
he's a permanently missing person. Of course, he disappeared in 1975.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was a lot earlier
No.
than that this happened, but he was charged and convicted of jury tampering and fraud. Landed him a federal prison for a 13-year sentence. But he got a pardon from President Richard Nixon in 1971 under the condition that Hoffa would not engage in the direct or indirect management of any labor organization until March of 1980.
Mm-hmm.
He kept his word for
As
a
long
minute.
as he could,
For just a minute. He tried to take the power back away from his mob-tied rivals, and that's the last time he was seen. So 100% the mob knows exactly what happened to him, and we'll never know. End of story.
Yeah.
That's just
It'd
one
be
of
cool.
those.
That'd be interesting to see what info they have. I'm sure there was investigation back then and what was covered up and what was kept
Well, it's
under
not
wraps.
like you can really go back and ask people now because a lot of these folks are no longer with us.
You're right, but there's children of these people, so that probably knew the stories. And I doubt they'll probably just go back over the files.
Well, that's all they can do at this point.
Look over them again.
Yeah. And Elon Musk, he has launched his own version of Wikipedia.
Good.
Grokopedia.
Good. Grokopedia.
Grokopedia.
Yeah.
Grok.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I don't like Wikipedia.
Well, they
They're very biased, very one-sided.
They like to ask for money a lot.
Yeah. Well, they ask for money and then they give you a really skewed opinion of things lots of times. So I avoid clicking their buttons now. I try to go somewhere else for information.
Really? I have to use Wikipedia.
Well,
Find info out on
don't
stuff.
trust everything they say. So.
Really?
Yeah. If it comes something that's along a political line or something, they tend to just lean heavily one direction. I mean, you look at some people and you're like, oh, they're pretty biased the way they put that out there. Not like we can go get the old encyclopedia. We used to go the big thick book we pulled off the bookshelf and flip through it and read some information. I think they were a little more centered. But yeah, I'm glad he's done that.
Okay.
I will start. Matter of fact, I'll put.
I didn't know any of that about Wikipedia. I just use it.
Yeah.
And I don't donate.
Yeah. No.
Maybe I should donate. I don't know, but
I'm not donating. I read their content. I'm like, this is not worth me donating to. I'm not supporting this.
Okay.
Yeah.
So NASCAR star Kyle Busch
Mm-hmm.
and his wife Samantha are suing an insurance giant for $8.5 million because of a retirement scam. It is Pacific Life Insurance Company and its agent Rodney A. Smith. The couple claims they were tricked into buying expensive life insurance policies pitched as foolproof retirement plan, only to lose millions when the truth came out. They filed the lawsuit in Lincoln County, North Carolina, and accused the company of fraud, misrepresentation, and shady business practices. Did you actually read the whole thing about watch their video that they were talking about?
I watched their video. I watched some of it. It's pretty lengthy, but it was it was interesting. I saw they're talking about all the different people getting scammed, and everything. And also just thought about it. It's interesting. Kyle is sponsored by Morgan & Morgan now.
Oh, okay.
So I wonder if Morgan & Morgan's got any involvement in this or
I don't know.
whatever.
It says these policies were sold as part of a retirement plan that was supposed to be safe and secure, that would grow tax-free and protect their family long after racing. And apparently that is far from the truth. What was pitched as a retirement income turned out to be a financial trap. I don't really know exactly. This is got a lot of stuff, jargon that I don't understand.
Yeah.
Can you sum it up?
Not really.
Not really?
No, because I
It's
didn't
just
get
a
that
mess.
far into it. Yeah, it's just a mess. I know it cost him $8.5 million. They were talking about other people that really, they were talking about people that lost their whole life savings through these scams.
It says they showed him multiple sales illustrations, fancy charts promising big returns, but had the Bushes sign a placeholder version that could be tweaked later. This allegedly broke state insurance rules, which require clear, fixed disclosures. And what made it even worse is that Smith, which was their agent, had a sketchy past that he never mentioned. He got in some serious hot water with the North Carolina Department of Insurance for lying on his license application, including hiding a criminal past. He had a criminal conviction. The suit claims that Pacific Life knew or should have known about this, but still let him handle multi-million-dollar deals. They nonetheless entrusted him with a multi-million-dollar product sales to the plaintiffs, and neither Pacific Life nor Smith disclosed these conflicts or disciplinary histories to the plaintiffs. They put more than $10.4 million into premiums, but after subtracting the policy's current cash value, which keeps shrinking due to surprise charges, their out-of-pocket loss tops $8.58 million.
Yeah.
Wow.
Said they turned, basically what I read, they turned $10 million into $2 million.
Mm-hmm.
With a net loss of $8 million.
But I'm just going to say something here that has nothing to do with any of this. Kyle Busch, his wife Samantha.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They do not go together.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say.
She's not. They're nice people, or as far as meeting them and greeting and everything. They were nice. I always enjoyed seeing them at the racetrack.
Really?
Yeah.
I have always thought he was a whiny butt.
Yeah.
I didn't like him. And he so far kicked out his coverage by like 5 football fields. Like, seriously.
Yeah. You know, money has a tendency to help with that. Yeah.
Yeah. Of course, she's got on a lot of makeup.
Yeah.
So.
But I was kind of following them from the beginning, like when they were dating and stuff. Because I was really into NASCAR then. I was going to Bristol and races and things. And like I said, they're really good, you know, especially when it come out signing autographs. That's back when he was really winning. Mm-hmm. And we'd stay late after the race.
Card, didn't he?
Yeah, he
That
did.
one he had for a while? Or most of his career.
And he was killing it at Bristol. He won all 3 races one weekend, you know. And then NASCAR's like, oh, we got to change the rules. He's winning too much. But Samantha was always with him. You know, they were always a good pair, good couple. They've done a lot for people in different, you know, they had trouble having children. They've done a lot for that.
Do they not have any
fertilization,
kids?
Yeah.
They do now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, and him out kicking his coverage has nothing to do with. I hate that happened to them.
Yeah.
Anybody who gets scammed, you know, here's the thing though, they're going to sue them, but are they going to get their money back?
I don't know. It's a big company. They might do okay. This will probably turn into a class action where everybody gets a little.
Sure. I'm sure they're not the only
where
ones
everybody
that's
gets a
happened to.
quarter.
That's a lot of money to lose.
It is. It is.
I mean, I don't have that much money to gamble with, whether I could lose it or not. But that's like me, pay you $1,000 and me getting 20 out of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's a big difference.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of money.
That is. That's terrible. Well, I hope they win. I hope they stick it to them, and I hope that the judge finds them, the people that did it, held accountable, and I hope they do jail time.
Some of these people get their money back. It's not just Kyle Busch; it's other people too. So.
Yeah. Well, they brought it to light, and I mean, you know, that happened to Kira Sedgwick and Kevin Bacon with that other guy. With some kind of Ponzi scheme they got. They didn't realize it was a scheme. They thought it was an investment, and they almost lost everything they had. Like, literally, those two make a lot of money. She's been in a lot of movies. She had her own series.
Yeah.
Him, too. Seriously, they had money, and then this scheme almost caused them to lose every dime they had.
I think the biggest mistake we make is by thinking that people have made it big means they're intelligent.
True. That
and
is
there's
true.
no direct link between making it big and intelligence.
Yeah, some people just believe what they're told. I'm that way to an extent.
Yeah.
I'm like, no. And then you convince me, and then...
Don't give me anything, man.
Hubby,
Nothing.
Hubby is my voice of reason. He would not he questions everything to the point where it drives me insane.
Yeah, I do too.
Like, stop!
And it drives people insane. But you've got to ask questions. But you assume.
He's smart to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, but you assume just because somebody's got a doctor before their name, or they're an attorney, or they're or they're a millionaire or a billionaire, that they're smart. But all I can go back to is every time is a bunch of billionaires decided to go out and go down in a submarine to see a boat that sank, built by some guy that's supposed to be a genius. All these geniuses jumped in that submarine together and went to the bottom of the sea to see the Titanic.
And the smart people were saying, don't do this.
Yeah, we're sitting here going, I'm not doing that.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
And they did it anyway.
You can immerse yourself in a, what they call it, VR. You can totally immerse yourself in that, and I can spray water on you for a lot less money.
Yeah.
And you'll live. You'll live, yeah. You'll come
live.
back, yeah.
All right, it's 8:02. We're going to take another break. When we come back, Andy told me this. We got to talk about Kelsey Grammer.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say why right away, but my goodness, sometimes you just got to know when to stop.
No.
So we'll talk more about that when we come back. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Andy broadcasting live from the Clinton Tractor Studios. We'll be right back.
Underage drinking is deemed by many adults to be a rite of passage. Parents who host parties for youth may think they are being protective, but they are actually putting their youth at risk of physical and social consequences. Know the truth. Underage drinking and social hosting is a bad mix. For more information, contact Central Alabama Wellness, 205-651-0077, or visit centralalabamawellness.org.
Chilton Mobile Home Parts and Supply is your go-to destination for top quality mobile home parts and supplies in Clanton, Alabama. Conveniently located at 14023 County Road 29, just 3 miles east of Thorsby. We offer a diverse inventory, including underpinning, doors, windows, faucets, tubs, setup supplies, and more. Our commitment to quality ensures you'll find the best solutions for your mobile home needs. Upgrade your space with stylish doors and windows. Enhance functionality with top-notch faucets and tubs. All conveniently available in one place. Visit us today or call 205-646-1949. Transform your mobile home with Chilton, where quality meets convenience. Looking for the perfect way to unwind, compete, and have fun with friends or family? Then Putter Up Pelham is your next destination. Coming this June. Whether you're a mini golf pro or just out for a good time, Putter Up offers a one-of-a-kind indoor putting experience with custom effects lighting, sounds, and robotics at each hole, plus automated scoring and a virtual caddy to guide your game. And our ADA-compliant courses include special putters for individuals using wheelchairs or walkers, so everyone can join the fun from ages 4 to 100. Rain or shine, day or night, it's always game time at Putter Up. Come for the fun, stay for the challenge. Swing by Putter Up, where every stroke counts. Need reliable towing or diesel repair? MEMS Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair has you covered. We specialize in light and heavy duty towing and recovery with the latest equipment for any job, from campers and tractor trailers to winch box recoveries, and the only local-based rotator in the county. We do it all. Our diesel repair services include computer diagnostics, engine rebuilds, transmission and clutch work, and general maintenance. Trust MEMS Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair for top-notch service. Call us at 205-217-1984.
We are back. The time is 8:06. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Andy broadcasting live from the Clinton Tractor Studio. So, Kelsey Grammer, he was in Cheers. He started off as Cheers. He played Frasier.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a psychologist, radio psychologist or something. Then he got his own show, which was phenomenal. Went on for several years. Loved that show. He's 70 years old.
Mm-hmm.
He's on his 4th marriage.
Yeah.
His wife is 46. They just welcomed their 4th child together. And that is his 8th kid from 4 different women.
She's getting a little old to be having kids, isn't she?
That is not good. I just don't understand that. I don't understand that. Why? That is, I don't know. I just have, to me, that is dangerous to do that for a woman to get pregnant that late in life.
Yeah.
And I mean, why would you want to? His kids are grown and he's going to have grandkids older than his child. That makes no sense to me. Of course, it's not my business.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, I think it's wild.
He's got the money to support them, so,
But here's the thing. I mean, that child could grow up without him. I mean, he's getting on up there.
Yeah.
I like to think 70's young, considering I'm about to be 57.
Yeah.
He's only 13 years older than me, but still.
Yeah. He's just living life, doing his thing.
I
Got
could
his
not
money,
imagine trying to have a kid when I was 46. Oh, Lord,
They've
no.
got nannies and everything else. It's
Yeah.
not the same struggles, I don't guess.
Yeah, that's
You just show up at the Beverly Hills
a big difference.
Polo Club and watch the kids do whatever they do there,
Mm-hmm.
They have a whole different set of problems.
And see, even nowadays, you see grandparents, and you're like, I don't know whether to call them the grandparent or the parent. You don't know anymore because grandparents look so young.
Yeah.
Or you think that's the grandparent because they look older, and it's the mom and the dad, and you're like, ooh, you got a late start.
Just don't know. Of course, I'll be 60 when my youngest graduates high school, pretty much.
Oh, you
Right
got started late too, did you?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm him.
Got a 13-year-old, yeah. So, Yeah.
Well.
And I'm now I look back, I'm like, maybe I should have done that a little sooner, but
I think 46 is a little.
Yeah.
They don't like for you to be over 40 or even 38 or 39 to have a baby. And I think if you're in good general health, it's fine regardless. I just don't know that that's fair to your child.
I think the risk of Down syndrome goes up significantly
It does.
after that.
It does, significantly.
But
there's, Down syndrome children are a blessing just like any other child. So, but I think, the older you are when you have a baby, the more complications you can have physically.
Yeah.
I just don't know.
At least you got the younger kids that can help raise them along,
Yeah. Yeah. True. Did you see the story where a 13-year-old escaped a would-be kidnapper?
No.
Yes. 13-year-old in in Galveston, Texas. Teen said that a man tried to kidnap her. She escaped by biting him twice. He grabbed her while she was walking to school. She says she told them she heard footsteps approaching from behind her. He grabbed her from behind, and after a brief struggle, she bit him twice, broke free, and ran to the school. They helped retrace the girl's steps to identify the location what happened. They did obtain surveillance video, showed her walking, followed shortly by a man who was also taking the same path. He appears to be a white or Hispanic man wearing a black short-sleeve shirt, blue jeans, and what appeared to be a ski mask. You're just walking down the street in a ski mask?
Yeah. in this, where were they at in Texas?
Galveston.
Galveston, yeah. So down.
Galveston.
Yeah.
Galveston.
Down there pretty good. It probably wasn't quite cold enough for a ski mask that day, which would get your attention.
That's not obvious at all. But you're up to no good.
No.
I mean,
Not at
seriously,
all.
I don't
Yeah.
trust people who have hoodies on over their head when it's warm outside.
Yeah.
Much less somebody just walking down the street in a ski mask.
Yeah.
Talking about
Yeah.
it's gotten cool outside.
But you can get by with a COVID mask.
You can do that.
Yeah. You can get by wearing the COVID mask.
I was told by somebody, where are we at? Over the weekend, that a lot of doctors are no longer buying into the mask
The mask
prevented
was,
anything.
well, if you know anything about any of the particulate size and what the mask filters out, you'll know it does pretty much nothing
Yeah.
because the particulates are too small to be stopped by that particular mask.
I mean, I got COVID, and there was twice when I got it, I was like, pretty sure this is how I'm going to go out.
Yeah. Yeah.
When I got the COVID pneumonia, that was the worst. But I had it 2 times really, really, really bad. Like, missed 2 weeks of work on that COVID. The first time I got it, they made me quarantine.
Mm-hmm.
Even when I was feeling better, they wouldn't let me come back to work. And when I went back to the doctor, I still tested positive. So they were like, nope, you still got to stay out. And I was like, oh, which aggravated my boss and everybody, because I felt fine enough to come back to work.
Yeah.
So I went, they sat my computer outside and I went and got it and did work from home. That was the only way I could really do anything. I lost my taste and smell, felt a little achy, had a horrible headache. I will say that. That was like the biggest thing I had.
Mm-hmm.
But after that, I had it again, and it was just like having the flu every time. Just at least twice, though, it was like the worst case of the flu ever in the whole wide world. But the other times were just like normal, get sick and have congestion and all that stuff.
Somehow or another went from a 13-year-old being kidnapped to way off in COVID
Because you
world.
said COVID masks.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's
yeah.
how the rabbit hole starts, man.
Yeah, just run down the trail. Huh?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
At least he did at least the girl got away. At least he did,
Well, yeah, I mean.
He attempted to kidnap the wrong 13-year-old.
Yes,
obviously.
he did. Doubtful I don't know. Maybe they'll find him. I don't know. I'm just glad she got safe.
Yeah.
And I'm,
Hopefully he won't try to sue her and her family for
which does
the
happen.
bites. Yeah.
It's just wild to me. Somebody is in the act of doing
Committing
an illegal
crime.
act,
Yeah.
and then they sue the people that they are trying to do the illegal act to
Yeah.
because they get injured. That makes no sense to me. 0 sense. I don't know. I don't know. This world is messed up, Andrew.
You're right.
All right, it's 8:15. We're going to take another break. When we come back, there was a man has been arrested for some planned attacks, and he attacks, and he got thwarted. And we'll talk about that when we come back. And also, a very, very popular steakhouse has closed a location permanently. We'll talk about that when we come back. So you're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Andy broadcasting live from the Clinton Tractor Studio. We'll be right back.
Some family traditions begin with an ending. Lasting family legacies are established at Martin Funeral Home, where for over 100 years, we have served the families in our community. Bobby, Donnie, Norma, and our family at Martin Funeral Home would like to express our sincere gratitude for allowing us to serve your family. Every life story deserves the perfect setting. We are here to make that happen for you and your loved one. We offer traditional funeral home services, and we are now excited to be the home of the first crematory in Clanton, Alabama. Our goal is to serve our families no matter what their needs are. Martin Funeral Home, serving Chilton County since 1921. Please give us a call at 205-755-3550.
Universal Heights Academy is now enrolling for the following programs: aesthetics, manicurist, waxing, cosmetology, barbering, and the instructor crossover program. We're offering small class sizes for more personalized instruction. Hybrid and online classes are also available. Find us on Facebook or visit uhaway.com for more information on our discounted enrollment rates. Your rewarding career starts with Universal Heights Academy.
We are back. The time is 8:17. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Therese, co-host, Andrew.
Me? Yeah. Did you forget my name?
No.
One of the side effects.
I was gonna say something else and then I changed my mind.
Oh, okay.
My co-host Andy.
Yeah. Thanks.
Broadcasting live from the Clinton Tractor Studio.
I probably need to wear a name tag.
Yeah. There might come a day where I'll forget your name.
Yeah.
It could happen.
One of those side effects of that COVID.
Mm-hmm. It is.
Memory loss.
We went down a rabbit hole on that one. There's this really cool story. I want to talk about this story because this is really, really cool. I read this and it's just kind of neat. Okay. So there is NFL player says he saw his coach as a father figure. And there's a neat little twist to this. So he was adopted, this player.
Mm-hmm.
His name is Dylan McCullough. And this is how he discovered who his biological father was. His coach, Sherman Smith, always seemed to be like a father figure to him. McCullough played for the Cincinnati Bengals and served as the running backs coach for the Kansas City Chiefs before joining the Las Vegas Raiders this season. He's talked about a story of how he discovered his longtime mentor and former coach, Sherman Smith, was actually his biological father during a conversation that he was having with Kathy Park on the Today Show.
What?
Yeah. Growing up, McCullough was raised by his adopted mother, Adele, after being orphaned at birth. When McCullough was 17, Smith, who is now 70, helped recruit him to Miami University, where both Smith and McCullough made name for themselves as football stars. At the time, Smith was serving as running backs coach. The statement I would make to the players as I coached them was, "You may not be looking for a father, but I'm always going to treat you like my son." Mm-hmm. McCullough recalled having a strong connection to Smith, and he included a meaningful conversation they had after a catastrophic knee injury in a final preseason game with Smith as a coach. Smith had become the steady father figure Dylan never had. In 2017, after becoming a father himself, McCullough went looking for his birth parents. His biological mom ended up living just 10 minutes away, told him, "Your dad is a man named Sherman Smith."
Oh, my gosh.
And when they finally reunited as father and son, McCullough said Smith opened the door and he just opened his arms and said, "My son," that whole time.
And they had no idea.
Had no idea.
That's crazy.
Like put chill bumps on my arms.
Yeah, they did me too. That's
he said Smith said he had no idea that the birth mom had given birth to their son. I guess they broke up, and I guess he didn't know. That's pretty cool that they came together like that. They were able to find each other.
How do you miss
cool
that?
Story.
That's crazy.
And heck, if you look at them, you're like, how did we not miss that we're related?
Yeah.
Because they look a lot alike.
People had to be standing there going, y'all kind of look alike.
Yeah. I'm sure they were going, something we need to know about here?
Yeah.
And actually, there was. There was something everybody needed to know about. I love cool stories like that, though.
Yeah, that's a good
I
story.
feel like sometimes it's just all yucky stuff in the news, like constantly. So,
Yeah.
and going back
Cool
to the
story.
COVID, Mike says he wore a mask and still ended up in the hospital with COVID.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
they worked out so
Change
great.
the mask.
So great.
Well, I have to work with masks on different levels, dealing with different contaminants and things, through my work. And you learn what mask does what.
Yeah.
And
Well-
viruses are tiny, and there's very few masks that lets you filter the virus out.
Yeah. I mean,
And it still won't get all of it. But those little paper masks,
they're not worth a toot.
no, they're useless.
Absolutely useless.
I mean, you see people wear them. I guess it makes you feel good if you sneeze. Don't sneeze on somebody. But other than that, it's
Did you see where the guy that's being charged with killing Charlie Kirk got to appear in regular clothes in court?
yeah.
He asked could he appear in civilian clothes instead of his jailhouse clothes. I mean, I wonder why that made a difference.
I think it just gives him a little bit more of a human, maybe softens the effects with the judge and everybody. Maybe gives him a little bit more of a human side to him, or but he still had to wear shackles.
Yeah.
He wanted to not wear shackles, or
he wanted to not be handcuffed either. And they were like, oh, no.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a lot of folks that still don't believe that he did it.
Yeah, there's a lot of theories.
And I'm not
out there.
sure I'm not sure where on that I fall. There's been, after seeing some of the stuff I've seen, and after seeing what went on with the JFK thing, I think if you want somebody out of the way bad enough, you can figure out a way to make it happen and make somebody else the fall guy.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I believe he is just a fall guy. I don't know. I'm just saying how I can see that it happens.
Yeah. If you start watching a lot of, like, Candace Owens put a lot of stuff out there, and I'm like, where's Candace gone? She's just kind of gotten out there.
She
with her
has.
stuff.
I mean, I've always been a pretty big supporter of hers. She's kind of gone off
Yeah, she's gone off on several
on some
tangents.
stuff, and I'm like, I don't even know what side she's on anymore.
But I've known people to go off on some tangents before, and I thought they were crazy, and then it come out it was true.
True.
Yeah, years
Very
later,
true.
Years later it's come out. It was very true.
There was a New Hampshire man that had a genetically edited pig kidney, and he had it for the longest time. He had recently had to have it removed because its function was declining. So the pig organ was modified to make it more compatible with the human body. After 271 days, the kidney's function started to decline, and surgeons removed it on 23rd. So now he's doing dialysis and is waiting on a human kidney.
Oh, man.
I mean, I guess it worked for as long as it
Yeah,
worked.
worked for a while. It's better
For
than
more
dialysis.
than half a year.
Better than dialysis, probably.
Yeah.
Because dialysis is hard on the body. But,
Yep. I've known people who have been on
Mm-hmm.
dialysis, and it is terrible. From what I understand, they feel absolutely horrible
Yeah.
after they
Right,
get
yeah.
dialysis. I don't really know what exactly it does. I mean, something to do with your platelets and
Yeah, it
and
just
cells and all kind of stuff you got to do. And
filters all the toxins out of the
Yeah.
blood, but they build up for a few days, and it pulls it out, and then it kind of just strips you down.
Yeah.
And then you have to build back up, and it's time to do it again.
it like takes all day or something.
Oh,
to
yeah.
do.
Yeah. You have to
They
go
wouldn't want me in that chair doing dialysis. I would be snoring so loud. Like, seriously, I would be a chainsaw up in there. They'd be like, we need to do set her up and have it from home.
Yeah.
So she
I don't
gets
think they
it.
care. They're like, okay.
For real. I saw where, I don't know if you saw this, but Outback, it's permanently closing its 280 location.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know Is there one in? I think there's one in Hoover.
Well, the one that I always refer back to, the one that's been there forever, of course, is closed.
Yeah.
The one that's kind of over close to the donut shop.
Yeah, its last
That
day
was closed.
was Sunday.
I can't believe Outback's closing.
Well, I know that they have another one they just opened up in Pell City, so I'm wondering if that was the trade-off.
I don't know.
I wonder why they have. I don't understand why you would close that
You would think
Outback.
the one you'd think the one on 280 would do good.
That's probably one of my favorite steakhouses. I love their cheese fries are amazing. Their salmon is amazing. Their steaks are amazing. The bloomin' onion. I mean, come on, what's happening?
I don't know. I guess you got all the other competition with them. They do have a Hoover location.
Well, it says it closed sales, shrinking customer traffic, and high investment costs for the location.
You got one at Galleria Circle, it says. So.
What?
Huh?
What'd you say?
I said they got one on Galleria Circle, it says.
Yeah, well, it
And
says
then Baden
they're-
walks in here with a
with
nice
a donut,
round donut.
and don't offer
round
us
donut.
nothing. I don't know what in the world. Come here grinning.
And he is enjoying
like, I
that
got
donut.
a donut.
Yeah.
I got a donut, and you ain't got one. I
Mm-hmm.
hope he drops that thing on the floor. I hope it lands on the floor. Okay, well, I think I won't go in there and get one. I'll get up right now and go get one. As a matter of fact, I will just do it right now.
Dashing for donuts.
I mean, I hate that. That's the one when I went to Outback. That was the one I always went to. Is the one in 280. Now the one in Hoover is closest.
Yeah.
To me, or I don't know. Maybe it won't. It's not. I don't know. I figured it is, but I will tell you, my favorite chain steak. I'm talking about chain steakhouse. It used to be Lone Star, and then they're gone by. See ya. Now it's Texas Roadhouse. I love their steaks. They're so good. Longhorns does not do it for me, and they are too expensive.
How do you feel about that?
I mean, the bill is like way higher when I go to Longhorns than when I go to Texas Roadhouse. I'm getting a
I think they sucker you in with those buttery rolls. You know?
The what now?
The buttery rolls.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they get you in with those, and now I don't even eat those.
And I used to like Logan's a whole lot.
Yeah.
They change stuff up too much. Like, let's don't do that. Let's stop that. We don't have to change everything. If it's working, keep it
doing it. Yeah.
Cracker Barrel. You know, don't change it.
Oh.
Add some deals here and there, but don't change
Yeah.
it. Don't move my cheese ever. I don't like that. Just don't do it. I think we have an update on the monkey situation.
We need to find out about that. Have they located the last monkey?
I think they have.
Oh.
They have found the last monkey.
It's time for a break.
Too bad. We're going to find out about
We're
the
going
last
to go ahead and do the monkey?
I'm going to go ahead and do the monkey.
I ain't got no hepatitis or COVID.
Folks are worried you might be carrying something. Can you tell us?
What the heck are you even talking?
Go
What am I
back.
supposed to do?
Go to break and then come back.
Go to break and come
Yeah.
back?
It's my suggestion anyway, but
He
y'all
tried
knows do
to-
what I say.
We tried to have a
Well,
conversation with the monkey.
the
Now we're going
donut-
to have to wait.
Mr. Sticky Fingers over there from eating the donut
Uh-huh.
can't operate the equipment.
I
so,
know,
you know.
That's exactly what happened. All right. When we come back, we're going to have an interview with the last monkey.
Sounds good.
Stay with it. Work out anytime.
Time in Clanton is now open. Your fitness, your schedule. We have top-of-the-line treadmills and weights, but we are more than just a gym. We bring luxury and results to your fitness routine. Relax in our sauna. Recharge with red light therapy. Refresh in our hydro massage beds. Get that glow with unlimited tanning and push your limits with dynamic classes. Need guidance? Our personal trainers are here to help you set your goals, stay motivated, and get real results. This is your space, your time, your transformation. Open 24/7. Workout anytime. Now open in Clanton.
Traditions come and go, but excellent service and compassionate care are benchmarks in any era. That's what Ellison Memorial Funeral Home is committed to providing you, whether through the pre-arrangement process or seeking services at your time of loss. Ellison Memorial offers a noticeable level of care and attention to detail. Others do not. So before making a decision based on yesterday's traditions, experience the Ellison difference when it comes to your loved one's final arrangements. You'll be glad you did. Call us today at 205-280-4600. Ellison Memorial Funeral Home, setting the new standard in local funeral service excellence. We are always here when you need us.
We are back.
With a mouthful of donut.
8:32. I have a mouthful of donut. Hold on.
It's real as it gets here. I mean, actually they said we got another crew in here that records in the morning. Sometimes they say we get a little loud outside the door. So I kind of have a theory that they brought the donuts in to keep some quiet. Because they know if they bring donuts in, everybody's eating them but me. And I'm not the noisy one in the room anyway. So,
But me.
yeah.
That's true. Yes, we get in trouble quite often from the
Get scolded. Yeah.
Espanol station because they're in there trying to spread the word, the gospel.
Yeah.
And we're in here laughing.
Well, they're
cutting
trying
up and being too loud, especially if we have a guest in here and we get in the hallway.
Yeah. And they're loud in there. They don't realize they're loud in there. And I think they're so loud, people are trying to overtalk them out in the hall, and it just gets a little much. But
And then she comes out that door and goes, shh.
yeah,
And then what do? We
yeah, yeah. And she's about 4'10", but she can give a mean look.
Yes. I'm not messing with her.
She
You
can
can
give a
if you want
really
to.
mean look. But
Not I.
She showed up with donuts, and like I said, I think it was intentionally to keep everybody kind of a little low key today. Let's go to the monkeys now. We got to get an update on this.
Yes. We have Mr. Monkey on the line. Hello, Mr. Monkey.
I ain't got no hepatitis or COVID.
Folks are worried you might be carrying something. Can you tell us?
What the heck are you even talking? I ain't got no hepatitis or COVID.
Folks are worried you might be carrying something. Can you tell us?
What the heck are you even talking?
What the heck are you even talking about?
Yeah.
He ain't got no hepatitis or COVID
No, that's what they told him anyway.
or herpes.
No diseases here, man.
No diseases
What are
here,
you looking
man.
at? Just let me go.
You know, a long time ago, back in the 80s, there was a big, and I think in the 90s too, there was a big thing on everybody had to check their candy that they got back from trick-or-treating because people were doing nefarious things and putting stuff in candy. So it got to be where because when we were trick-or-treating, we'd just be eating as we went.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd have a sucker in my mouth, still trick-or-treat, you know. Well, after a while, we weren't able to do that. We had to come home and let our parents
Go through
it
candy,
and make sure anything that looked open or suspicious got thrown away.
Yeah.
Well, that hurt my feelings so bad, too, because I was like, I worked hard for that candy. I walked up and down a lot of hills.
Yeah.
And went to some houses that scared me to get this candy, and then some of it ended up in the trash. Do you think that's a thing now that we?
No, I think it was all tales then. I think it was just something somebody come up with to kind of keep things going, kind of like, you know. We'd always hear stories certain times of the year, certain things happening, and
Yeah, they would.
I never knew anybody
Don't eat
that
it because it have glass in it. They were putting glass, and I know that was
a razor blade in an apple.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I never met anybody that had a razor blade in their apple.
well. One of the things that Aaliyah is doing is says before you go out trick or treating, you need to know the area you're trick or treating. You need to know
No joke.
the people. You might want to check the sex offender registry to make sure that there are not any offenders around there, and you might want to not go to those houses.
Yeah.
Because there could be. That's one of the things that they're saying. Also, let's not be speeding through the neighborhoods.
Yeah.
Because some people do.
Yeah.
I love the little wagon idea. Just pull them kids in a wagon.
Yeah.
Go with them. Pull them in a wagon. Let them hop out. Go trick or treat. Come back in the wagon.
Yeah.
Let's just keep going.
Adult supervision is what most of that's called. Yeah.
You got to wear bright clothing for sure. If you've got on a dark outfit, you need to have some kind of a glow light or some kind of blinky something to let people know. And they have all kinds of stuff that you can wear, like little necklaces and arm things where people can see you, because that's one of the other ways that accidents happen, is that not seeing the trick-or-treaters walking in the street and stuff. Because there's usually, they'll walk in a crowd.
Yeah. And that's because people want to drive like they don't have any sense.
Mm-hmm. True. Yeah, and if you're gonna be riding in the back of a truck, y'all got to be careful. Don't be messing around, horse playing and stuff like that. So seriously, you can get hurt doing that. We want everybody to have a fun and safe Halloween. So just use your knuckles. Your knuckle.
Yeah.
Don't be a knucklehead. Not use your knuckle. Use your brain. Don't be a knucklehead.
But we've gone from tales of glass in your candy and razor blades and apples and things like that to now you got to wear high vis and be careful. We're back. They used to have an ad when we were kids. It was 9:00. Do you know where your kids are?
Mm-hmm. They didn't need to be trick or treating.
No,
that's for sure.
we'd stay out. We'd stay out till dark playing, and then come in at dark.
What do you think is the time limit for trick or treating? I mean, it starts at dark.
It starts really early.
So
now.
about 5:00, 5:30.
Yeah.
But if you start that early, you might miss some folks.
Yeah.
So then you got to circle back around. So do you think trick or treating from like 5:30 to 8 is reasonable, or do you think 8's too late?
I don't think 8's too late. I was thinking 8:30ish or so.
Yeah.
Because you got trick or treaters. Of course, they all hit one neighborhood now and just kind of wipe it out.
Mm-hmm.
They
Well, it
hammer
got to
one
the
neighborhood.
point. I think some neighborhoods around here probably had to do the same thing. Got to the point where there's some of the neighborhoods out in St. Clair County where I lived. One was actually in Leeds. It was called Oliver's Crossing, and that was probably one of it's those little kind of like garden homes, sort of. But it was very wooded. It had lots of trees in each yard. It was kind of old. It was an older garden home subdivision. And they all decorated and handed out the best candy and stuff. It got so bad that they had to start limiting who came in. It had to be like you had to have your proof of that you lived there, or you couldn't come in the neighborhood. The police would stop you. Say, I need to see your ID. I need to see you live here. Or you got to have one of those little placeholder things that show that you live in that community, or you couldn't go in there.
Well, that's because now people show up with a carload of kids, a bus load of kids, and just let them out.
Let them out.
Yeah. Have at it. Enjoy pillage the neighborhood, you little goblins.
Here's the thing, is that when I was in school, our parents could drop us off places like that, like the theater, the arcade, the mall, places like that. And we just walked around and, stuff like that. But it got to the point where, like in Trussville, that theater up there was having so much riffraff that they were like, no loitering at all. If you were caught loitering, you were carted off.
Yeah.
And there was like, where it's like Walmart, Buffalo Wild Wings, the theater, they had a police department right there.
Yeah.
That is sad.
It
That
is
sad that you have
because
to do that.
People don't teach their kids how to act and how to respect authority.
And some of these kids were bad kids.
Yeah.
I'm telling bad. Ridiculousness happening. And the parents don't care. And that's
No, they won't deal with them when they get home.
Yeah. We're gonna have a Halloween costume contest. Is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna post it. And what not here. What we're gonna do is you're gonna post your Halloween pictures once we get it posted up, and then we're gonna draw for the best one. We'll choose the best one, and then you can win 2 $35 passes to Putter Up.
Cool.
Yep, and we're also today at some point, so y'all be watching our Facebook page. We're gonna put how you can win tickets to Christmas Village. That is next week. It starts next Thursday and goes through Sunday. Tomorrow we will have the young lady Kelsey with the Christmas Village is going to come on and talk to us about Christmas Village and tell us all the information about it and what's going on this year. And it's a fun thing to do if you can stand a crowd. If you're not a crowd person, I'm telling you right now, this is not the thing for you to do.
I'd just go anyway.
I would not take my husband to something like this for nothing.
That's in Birmingham around BJCC, right? In the Civic Hall or whatever it is they call it there. Yeah.
Yep.
It's kind of like a lot of people's kickoff to Christmas, though.
It's upstairs and downstairs, too.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's big.
It's huge. Hundreds of vendors. Hundreds. Yeah. And see, I want to go Thursday. I want to dart out of here, and I want to go to Christmas Village on Thursday. Because that's when there's not as many people. Yeah. Everybody seems to go on Friday and Saturday. Yeah. And that's when all the strollers are out. And I have a hard time with that. There's just too much going on.
What do you mean strollers? You mean people that walk slow, like strollers?
No. I mean, lots of the moms come and they have their babies in the baby stroller. And
those are not babies in those strollers. Those strollers are just made to where you can carry more merchandise.
I've seen that too.
Yeah.
I have seen that. Yep.
It's kind of a below the radar cheap.
And there's nothing against moms. I get it. Yeah. You got to go. When you go, sometimes you don't have a babysitter. You got to take your kids with you. I get it. It's just there's too much of that for me. I don't like being in tight spaces like that. Yeah. Believe it or not, this people person gets anxiety when I'm around a bunch of people like that. It really does. It bothers me. I don't like that. I don't like being in a place where I feel like I'm shoulder to shoulder and I can't look at anything because there's too many people. Yeah. It's not just the strollers, it's just the amount of people, period. Yeah. I went with my friend Jessica one year and we took her daughter and we had a stroller and I was like, I'm not ever doing this again. Never doing this again. And I've been on a Friday when got up early, met my girlfriends, went to eat. Yeah. Kicked off with a couple of mimosas, then went to Christmas Village. Yeah. I was able to handle it.
It's a lot better, huh?
We were done. Yeah. We got there early, right when it opened. By about 2:30, we were ready to go.
Maybe you should set you up a mimosa stand next year.
That's what they need is a mimosa stand. I absolutely do believe that. The only problem with that is that then I forget where my money goes because I'm buying stuff, and I was like, I didn't even know I bought that.
Show up at home with a bunch of extra bags.
Yeah. The FBI, man, this is amazing that they were able to do this, but they did it in conjunction with a couple other agencies. What in the world? My thing. Oh, here we go. Sorry. My thing. They thwarted a plan to have like a whole mass shooting in Choctaw County.
Alabama?
In Alabama. Investigators said they have uncovered a disturbing plot targeting I don't know how to say this word.
Synagogue.
Synagogues?
Yeah.
Synagogues.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Well, I didn't know how it was spelled.
Thought that's what you were trying to say, but I thought maybe you'd say senators.
In Alabama and neighboring states, they have arrested Jeremy Wayne Shoemaker. He was taken in custody at his home in Needham and is currently charged with resisting arrest, illegal firearm possession. Federal agents are now involved in the investigation and more serious charges are expected. He was also planning possible attacks on several public figures whose names cannot be released because it's still an ongoing investigation. They found multiple weapons, more than a suitcase full of ammunition, body armor, and other items inside Shoemaker's home. He had stockpiled ammunition. Some of it was old, some of it was new. He had purchased an assault rifle. He had extended magazines, which were loaded. And the way that the ammo was fixed was like he was ready to go and utilize it somewhere. Woo! Shoemaker did not plan to be taken alive during the arrest. He had planned to shoot it out with police, but due to tactics, he was unable to do so. He did sustain a few scratches, as you can probably see in his mugshot, but that was due to resisting the arrest. He's got a big old fat bandage on his head. Yeah, he gonna be in some trouble.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's got problems.
Oh, yeah. His record was His bond was raised from $30,000 to $150,000 cash bond. Why does he have a bond? He was planning to do a mass shooting somewhere in multiple locations, and they gave him bond. What the what?
I am surprised they're offering him any kind of bond.
Because he resisted arrest. He is a flight risk.
But I guess he didn't do anything. He was plotting, so I don't know. If he gets out on bond, they'll probably hit him with another charge and just get him right back in.
I hope so. He will do what he can to be successful at this. Because if he's that determined that he was not planning to go out alive.
Yeah.
You know, they had to save him from himself to keep him alive. He was gonna go down in a shootout.
Yeah.
Holy
I'm really
Moses.
surprised.
I cannot believe he got bond. That is wild.
Just don't know. I mean, there could be, who knows what's going on there.
And it doesn't say how they knew about it.
Oh, they know everything now. You can talk about something and your phone's sitting here, and next thing you know, you get an advertisement for it. That don't just happen. That's
it says the FBI, the First Judicial District Attorney's Office, and the First Judicial Circuit Special Response Team for their swift action in preventing a potential mass shooting in Alabama. But they gave him a bond.
Yeah.
Can you say messed up? That is messed up. I said it.
Yeah.
I did. Messed up. What's not messed up is Mackenzie Scott, the ex-wife of Amazon founder Jeff Bezos, has donated $38 million to a university. And it is the largest single gift in the HBCU's 158-year history. They gave it to Alabama State University.
Really?
Mm-hmm. She has contributed over $300 million to various universities. Yeah, she's rich.
Yeah, she come out of that deal pretty good, I guess.
Yeah, she's a pretty lady. He's another one that outkicked his coverage.
Well, now way
outkicked it.
Once again, though, that checkbook don't hurt things.
I'm sure they've been together. They had been together a minute. I don't know that was I think he might have built that while they were together.
He did. Yeah, I think they were together when he built that.
So it's not like she met him and said,
no, not at all. Yeah.
He's got some money.
Yeah. But the one that come in, I don't know what she had when she come in the deal either, but, a couple of years ago, they had a really fancy wedding. Was it Italy? I forgot where it was at. They had a really,
Hubby always says, he's like, you didn't marry me for my money, so what did you marry me for? I'm like, well, I'll keep that to myself.
Should leave that one. Just go on. Next.
I'll keep that to myself.
Next.
I'll stay in the vault. Put that in the vault. Lock it. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
you imagine having that kind of money to just say, here you go. I got $300 million. Here's some money for you and you and you and you.
Yeah, be nice. I mean, that's just a lot of money. When you have that kind of money, you can make plenty, though.
I saw a reel yesterday where this woman, she's obviously, what's the newest generation?
Z? Is it Z?
Is that the young ones now that are crazy? What is the ones that are nuts? Not millennials, because this is younger than millennials. Is there a Y? Are we doing the XYZ?
I guess.
She gets on TikTok or Reels or whatever, because it came through my Facebook.
Yeah.
And she is crying her eyeballs out.
Alpha's 2010 to 2024.
With her blue hair that's in all kind of funky braids, cow ring right here in her nose, talking about it's Trump's fault that she can't get her SNAP benefits this month because he's building spending $8 billion or whatever he's spending on the ballroom at the White House.
Yeah,
that's what she said. He can build, and I can't get my SNAP benefits. Well, I got news for everybody. One does not have anything to do with the other. And second of all, that is his money that is funding that ballroom.
Yeah, that and donors' money. Yeah.
That is not. There's none of the government's money going into that at all. And the whole reason that you're not getting your SNAP benefits is because the Democrats are stalling. They want to throw in things that don't belong in this potential resolution.
Yeah.
He's already said, we're not doing certain things, and that's not happening, and we'll continue this shutdown until you realize this is what we're doing.
Yeah.
Has it gone on too long? Yeah, I think it has. I think at some point they're going to have to come back to the drawing table and come to some sort of compromise. Yeah. There's going to have to be a compromise.
Yeah, but who's going to fold on this? I mean, it's kind of a,
I think the Republicans will.
I don't know.
I do.
They're kind of in the majority on this, and they've offered up to extend the existing plan, but nobody wants to do that. We're not extending. Just extend it. Just extend the existing plan for 3 months, and let's figure this thing out again.
And they won't do it.
Yeah, absolutely refuse to do it.
There's a lot of folks that are going without pay. Yeah. You've got air traffic controllers that aren't getting paid. Your military, some of them I think are getting paid.
Yes.
You're getting a lot of government workers that are not getting paid. They're not getting a paycheck, and I mean, that's wrong that they're having to suffer because these two parties cannot get it together and come to some kind of resolution.
Yeah.
And I blame both of them because it takes two.
Right.
It takes two. Sometimes you can be too unwilling to bend.
Yeah, but we're talking about billions of dollars that goes here and there and crazy different things.
I agree with that. We would not be in this problem if we had money to fund, but we were giving cash and checks, millions of dollars of checks were getting cash that were going to, we don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just people out of dead people.
Yeah.
People who are no longer alive were getting checks cashed.
Yeah. Just wasting money.
So, I mean, there's a lot of blame to go around, but I do think that we got to come to a resolution pretty quick. But it's not, they're blaming Trump. This is not Trump. This is the.
Yeah. I mean, they just,
This is the Senate.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in agreement with it, but I don't know. I don't know what the answer is.
They just got to get together,
They got to do something. I don't like to see people going without income, especially right here at the holidays.
Yeah.
That's got to be a scary feeling. Now, when they reopen, they're going to get back pay, but that's not helping their rent
No, not
and
right
their
now.
bills and their car payments and, or mortgages, whatever they've got, it's not helping that right now at all. And you can't take out a loan because banks aren't going to loan you money on something when you don't have an income coming in.
Well, they shouldn't. The leadership, Senate, Congress, nobody should take any pay when they're not getting paid. But not that that's how these people really make their money, because they're making their money on other things anyway. Mm-hmm. But they shouldn't take pay either. They should be forced to live under the same rules as everybody else.
Agreed.
As all the rest of
Agreed.
us.
There was some place
They don't
I
even
saw
have this.
that none of them, some of the folks in their state said that we're not going to take
Yeah.
it was, I don't know what they were, how high officials they were. But
Yeah.
they were like, no, while this government shutdown, we're not
Yeah.
taking any
And
money.
really none of them need it anyway. There's a few of them that probably do, but not many.
They probably donate that much in charity anyway, so it's not like.
Yeah.
Good morning, Barry. I just I don't know. I don't know what the answer is other than they got to come back to the drawing table.
Yeah.
They got to figure something out. This is the longest shutdown in history at this point now.
Yeah. The problem is we fold, though. We fold and we don't get anywhere, I mean, it's something like $200 billion going into, illegals funding health insurance. Our health insurance is already crazy. And do you know that, higher ups in government do not have the same health insurance that we do? They don't fall under the Obamacare plan.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, they excluded themselves from that plan.
Yeah, that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Generous. Want to remind folks some things going on around the area. This Friday, there is Treats on Main in Maplesville. It starts at 5 o'clock and goes until 6:30. Streets are going to close at 4:45. It says, join the fun and help continue our safe community tradition. Bring your lawn chairs and hand out candy treats from the sidewalks on Main. There will be a costume winner from the adults handing out the treats. So if you have a great costume, you could win something. I don't know what, it doesn't say. Also, downtown Clanton is having their Trick or Treat the Streets. That is also Friday. Starts at 5:30 and goes until 7. Food, games, and surprises. Prizes for the best costume, trick or treat, and this is the fun part, I think. The creepy cart parade begins at 7. So if you trick or treat and you want to try this too, do that. Or if you just like to do these types of things instead of actually trick or treating, it's an alternative if you want to do it that way. And on Saturday, Bonfire Ranch is having their second annual fall festival from 2 until 7. Come for a day of gratitude and camaraderie. They invite everybody, sponsors, donors, horse and music lovers. Anyone can come. They're going to have first cast in their newly bass-stocked pond, live music, horse demo, veteran service organization booths, food and vendor booths, and a silent auction, and top it off with a bonfire. So that's something fun to do. That goes on until 7 o'clock. And then next Saturday, we have the, I want to make sure I say it all right. It is the Crushing Addiction Rally here in Clanton. It's going to be at Goose Pond Park. And I had a whole thing written out so that I could make sure I had everything. This is Surrendered Ministries is putting this on. And they're going to have some music. They're going to have all kinds of stuff going on. The biggest thing is going to be the monster trucks. They're going to have monster trucks. Rise and Heaven Bound will be there smashing cars, having a good time. And this is all to help folks with their hurts, hang-ups, and habits. You can get rid of those, and they give you a hammer or something and let you beat the crap out of a car.
Yeah. Sledgehammer, baseball bat, something. Yeah.
That'll be fun. They're going to have a raffle giveaway, have food, all kinds of stuff there. So you need to make plans to see that. That's going to be a lot of fun. I know some kids that are going to love to see those monster trucks smashing some stuff up. Yeah. That is going to start at 12 o'clock on Saturday, next Saturday. And that will go until about 4:30. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Fun time.
Yeah.
Lots of stuff going on. And don't forget, tomorrow It is Thorsby and
Thorsby is playing. I can't read what I wrote here.
you can't read it.
No.
You wrote something.
Yeah, but I can't read it.
And then Chilton County.
Yeah.
Chilton County. Lord
It's
have
playing
mercy.
Elmore County.
Shoot. Maplesville is on Friday.
But Clanton is playing Thursday also.
Are they?
Yeah. That's what I was just looking at. I was like, oh, this is, different. I guess it's because of Halloween.
Could be. I figured a lot of games would be played on Thursday.
Yeah,
but-
Thorsby's playing Comer. I can't read my own writing.
Okay. But Maplesville is playing who?
Maplesville is playing at Autauga Academy.
Okay, Autauga Academy.
Yeah.
Those are the two games we're going to be covering Thursday and Friday. There will be no coaches show because we will be broadcasting that game. And starting next week, we're going to be broadcasting the region playoffs for Thorsby and Maplesville. We'll follow
Both
them.
games, right?
Both games, yeah. We'll follow those until the end, whenever that is. If they both make it all the way, we'll go all the way with it.
I have a
We have
feeling.
two broadcast crews. You'll be able to listen on Piper Peach Radio and Piper Peach Gospel. Have that available for everyone. And we are in the process of accepting sponsorships for that. So I'm going to be coming knocking on some doors
You need to sponsor.
with my handout.
Because everybody's going to be listening. People in the county are
Yes.
going to hear these broadcasts and
Oh,
get this
yeah.
information. And, cool thing about
And look, both teams have the possibility to go all
Oh,
the
yeah.
way. I mean,
Yeah.
so it's a very real possibility that we'll be taking two teams all the way to the state.
Yeah.
It could happen. I would love that
That'll
too.
be cool.
That would be so cool. All right, that's going to do it for us here on this hump day. Very wet, rainy, cool hump day. But hope
Cold,
y'all have
yeah.
a safe day. And we will see you tomorrow. I think Taylor will be my host tomorrow. Be a little TNT up in here.
Good deal.
You get another day off. Woo!
Yeah.
Thanks for co-hosting, Andrew. I
Yeah,
appreciate it.
enjoyed it.
Y'all
Thank
have a
you.
good day. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching and listening to Morning Mayhem on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Andy saying adios.